Hey there for Dragonfly and me friends. Welcome to my greenhouse. Today I'm going to do a quick tutorial on how to plant mints so they don't take over your entire garden. I often tell people that they can plant more invasive herbs or plants like that. So like oregano, thyme, every and any mint. This is a great way to help it not take over your entire garden or the space where you have it. So what I have is I have a spearmint right here, and so I'm going to transplant that into this pot, and then this pot is actually going to be somewhat buried into the raised bed garden. But the key thing is that, obviously, like I always say, all your pots need to have drainage holes, and this one actually does. It has some rocks in the bottom too for drainage. But what I've done is I've taken this black plastic, and you can use any of the landscape fabric, that you can purchase at any store. And so what I've done is I've taken a spare piece from when we were laying the plastic for where the greenhouse was in the raised bed garden, and I've taken that and I put it down on the bottom. It's got a little bit of pea stone in there too. And then what I have is I'm going to take my dirt, and then I'm going to fill that up carefully with making sure, yeah, you can come right above there. Dave is my videographer today. So I'm going to fill that up, making sure that I'm not accidentally laying down my plastic. And it doesn't have to be completely around. What the goal that we're trying to do is not allow the roots to go through those drainage holes, but allowing drainage, which is why the landscape fabric is perfect for this. Got some eggshells in there. All right, there we go. So now I'm going to smooth that around. I'm actually going to get a little bit more dirt. Actually, I have some right here. So I want that to be a little fuller. There we go. So now I'm going to make sure it's about level, and the black plastic, I can trim that out later if I want to. That's totally fine. But then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my mint now, going to break up the roots a little bit. There you go. And I'm going to plant that directly in the center. Push that down, and then I'm going to water it with some of my organic fish emulsion. So what I'm going to do now with this is I'm going to take it out to the raised bed garden over where my perennial stuff, my herbs and my rhubarb is, and I'm going to sink this down in the pea stone in that area to about half, maybe a third. And then this is where it's going to be. And so the key to this is also thinning out next year and years after. Mint is a fast growing herb plant, and so you will need to thin it out at least every 2 years. This is the first year, so I won't need to do it again until next fall probably. And so I will give obviously another tutorial on that, but this is it. And this is going to help prevent your mint from taking over your garden space. But one other key thing to this is mint, like oregano and thyme and a lot of other herbs, they're going to go to seed and they're going to spread their seed. So they will spread if you don't deadhead the seed. So always making sure you cut it back. But hope that helped you out in your gardening tutorial today. And as I always say, be sure to visit me here, subscribe, smash that subscribe button and like button, and be sure to follow me here at my blog for dragonfliesandme.com, my Facebook and my Instagram, on my podcast. Lots of great content every day coming out, friends. So like I always say, be sure to eat fresh, shop local, and have a happy day. See you in the garden.